All right, we're back. And you know what that means? We're going to go over this month's My Cigar Pack. Hey everyone, I'm Dave with Beast Made Reviews and welcome to my second channel here. Now every month I like to do a video about my cigar pack. They graciously send me a few of their clubs every month and I think they're hands down easily the best subscription cigar box in the world. They are phenomenal. Now they have a few different tiers. They sent me their middle tier, the Elite, as well as their highest tier, the Reserva Especial, and their Factory Direct bundle. They have a whole bunch of other things going on this month as well. They have a new box pressed subscription service. You subscribe for a whole box of box pressed cigars. They're different each month. And they've been doing a whole bunch of other deals as well. They recently had a buy one, get one free deal, and they may even still have that on there. I'm not really sure. And they've also been opening up the past months. So if you didn't get the previous months and you saw something that you really liked on my channel, you can actually go back and buy that. So that's really cool. So I'm going to briefly go over everything they sent me this month. I already had a little peek here. I shot some B-roll of this, so I had a little peek. This is a great month, so I was really excited about this. And of course, before we get started here, if you like this type of content, feel free to subscribe down below. I think you really like it here. This is my second channel here where I can talk more about cigar stuff that will get demonetized, I can talk about on this channel. So if you like that kind of stuff, I think you really like it here. And if you're interested in my cigar pack, I'll have a link down below to my website. I can't link directly to my cigar pack, but I have some links on my website at the top of my page with more information about how you can get these packs at my cigar pack. Definitely check them out. And of course, if you're interested in supporting this channel, I have some other merch as well. I think you really like the shirts, or I have some other accessories down below that I think you really like. Just go check them out. First, let's start with Factory Direct. Now, Factory Direct is a new service that they have where it's a subscription to a bundle of cigars that they make. It's a bundle of 20. They're unbanded and they are fantastic cigars. They work really closely with the actual factories themselves to bring you a great deal on cigars. Now, my next video on this channel will actually be a review of the first 3 months of Factory Direct. Really excited to talk about that, so just watch the next video for that. But for now, let's go ahead and get to this bundle right here. And this one is a bundle by Matilda Cigars, and it's a prototype of the new Matilda Lateral. This was developed with Matilda and the Tabacalera La Isla factory. Now, subscribers to the Factory Direct are either going to get the Corona size or the Robusto size. And I believe I have the Corona size here. It's a little bit longer than a Corona. It seems like the same ring gauge, but this is 5 3/4 of an inch long. And they didn't give us much information about this blend just yet, just to say that the wrapper on this is a placeholder Habano wrapper. From what they're saying, it sounds like the wrapper is going to change on this, so I'm not really sure how it's going to change it all, but just from what I have tried so far, this was excellent. Definitely get in on these Factory Directs. They're amazing. All right, now let's get to the Elite pack here. Now, this Elite pack made me do a double take because I saw the cigars on here and I thought this was for the Reserva Especial. These are really excellent cigars here. Now, the first one here is by Villiger, and this is the Villiger Grand Reserva 1888. Now, Villiger has a couple of different cigars in their 1888 range. This one is from the Dominican Republic. They have an 1888 Nicaragua, which is one of my favorite cigars. It's an excellent cigar. I haven't tried this one yet, but this Grand Reserva is a new format of this 1888. The wrapper on this is Mexican San Andres Maduro, binder is Ecuador, filler is Nicaraguan, and of course this is a box press cigar. Next is Villiger Year of the Snake. Now I believe this was another limited release by Villiger. I haven't seen this anywhere else, and this one really excites me. I'm really excited to try this. I think their figurados are excellent, so I'm really looking forward to trying this. Now wrapper on this is Ecuador, binder is Nicaraguan, filler is Nicaraguan, and USA broadleaf. Beautiful looking cigar there. Next is another one that I'm really looking forward to trying, and this is the Tobacco Tactical Vintage Series Grand Cru. Now, Tobacco Tactical is kind of a sub-brand along with my cigar pack. They kind of work hand in hand together. I've had a couple of cigars by Tobacco Tactical, and they were phenomenal. Haven't tried this cigar yet, but super, super thrilled about this one. Now, the wrapper on this is an Ecuadorian wrapper, binder is Indonesian, and filler is Dominican. Really nice looking cigar there. Next is the the Villiger Miami, and the size on this is the Cañonazo. Now, the Villiger Miami was a limited edition cigar made specifically for the Miami location of Villiger, as I understand it. But it was so good that they released it in their main line, and I've tried it specifically in this size right here that we have here in the Cañonazo, and it's spectacular. It's really, really good. Wrapper is an Ecuadorian Habano, binder is undisclosed, and filler is undisclosed. This is one you have to try. All right, and last but not least, in the Elite Pack here is the Arturo Fuente Short Story. Really, really tiny little guy. I like these a lot. I love the little tiny figurados from Arturo Fuente. First of all, it's Arturo Fuente. They always get it just right, and I love almost everything that they make. It's fantastic. The Short Story, also really good. Very tiny, short smoke, really good. Wrapper is Cameroon, binder is Dominican Republic, and filler is Dominican Republic. Always happy to see Arturo Fuente. All right, now let's get to the Reserva Especial. Now, as I mentioned before, the Reserva Especial is their highest tier that they offer. It has the best cigars that I've ever seen in a cigar subscription box. It's not inexpensive, but for what you get a ton of value here. Really well worth the price. So if you want to try just some of the most elite cigars in the world, this is easily the best place for that. It is peak subscription box. All right, the first one here is the Villiger Gran Reserva again. As I mentioned, I really love the Nicaraguan version of the 1888, and I typically like Dominican cigars more, so I'm really looking forward to this. Next is Villiger Year of the Snake again, and this was one reason why I thought the Elite was actually the Reserva, because this cigar in here just is an incredible addition to the Reserva Especial, and the fact that they put this in the Elite box I thought was amazing. Next is the Villiger Miami Cañonazo. Again, just a must-try cigar. This one is excellent. Next is the EP Carrillo Endure. Now, the Endure is one of their newer cigars in the EPC line, or now the Casa Carrillo line, and it is incredible. I think it's one of their best cigars. Very interesting and unique. Wrapper on this is a Cameroon wrapper. Binder is Nicaraguan, and filler is Nicaraguan. Of course, this is a box press cigar, one of the things they're really known for at Casa Carrillo. Great medium body cigar with a lot of really good flavor in there. I think this is one of my favorites from Casa Carrillo. Very refined, excellent cigar. All right, and last but not least is a wild card here. Now, on the little brochure that they have here, it just says MCP Special Figurado Selection, which could be really anything. What they have pictured on this brochure is a Diamond Crown Maduro by J.C. Newman. But what I got was a Diamond Crown Classic with a Connecticut wrapper, which I think is one of the best cigars I have tried this year. It was amazing. After I was done, I wish that I filmed it because I wanted to do a review of it later. Now that I have this one, I'm going to film it and make a review of it. It's an amazing cigar, one of the best that I tried this year, full of complex flavors. It looks super cool. I told all my friends about it. Now, this one is a Figurado for this selection. It could be any other Figurado that they have. So it could be anything, but this is what I got here, and I am thrilled about what I got. I would love to try the Maduro at some point because this Connecticut was so good. I have a hunch that this Connecticut is probably better than the Maduro, but I still gotta try it. So if you've tried the Maduro, let me know. So that is all I have for today, but stay tuned for my review of the Factory Direct series. I think you'll really like that. And as always, if you're interested in any of these, I'll have links down below, as well as a coupon, of course. Go to my website down below and I'll have a link to how you can get my cigar pack. Definitely check these out. And of course, check out the other accessories as well. Thank you again. I'll see you next time. I'm Dave with Beast Made Reviews. Bye.